All right, yep, I am back. Just had to be sure. I should probably do the There we go. If you are in chat, please refresh. That way you can see like I get the views. That's the main thing. I get the views. All right. Let me get the game capture going. I need to get rid of. All right, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. It has been a hot minute since I last played Final Fantasy. All right. So, what are we doing? We are doing the Hildibrand questline. Hildibrand is for those of you who aren't in the know, Hildibrand is a kind of like a comedy questline that's not taken too seriously in Final Fantasy. There's my character. A couple days ago, they released the the next segment of it, and I'm a couple days behind. So, let me switch to the class that I'm going to be doing. Let's see. Let's do... Is it? Yeah, samurai. Okay. Bum. Where am I going? Where do we leave off? I think I remember, actually. Where is it? Chakral? Is anyone online? I'm curious. Nope, just me. Okay, let's see. Vandal in the Wild. That's probably it. God, I remember when Dawn Trail first came out. It's this way. And we would, like, me and a couple of the free company would come by, would like be grinding content, and we'd just be sitting in here. A Vandal in the Wild, Hardiboiled stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of Trueview. Damn. 2 bots. Finally went through. Okay. I'm just checking something real quick. Ba-da-da-bum. Okay. If it isn't Quake, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust? Sharp as a razor. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you've picked up a good moment to come by, managed to recover more data, and learned about another experimental subject. Oh, dare say, this is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more? Seems this criminal had his whole, It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a Kawahilioa, hopefully. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it, a real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are that he's up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If wolfmen were to make mischief, I would expect to be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. Ouch. As you say, the fiend's ready to strike. The place is outside of Solution 9. I don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Imon's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Raymond, why does that not remind you of our friend, Raymond? It does. I suppose we should meet, a Yorman, too. These two idiots. It's been so long. Are we going? We're going over here. We turn on my, streaming chat. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh wow, he really wow, okay. Ain't often I see you with company, Detective. What can I do for you today? Hardiboiled explains the situation. Hildibrand puts in his 2 cents. I wave my hands dramatically. A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Now, can't say I've heard of any talk of vandalism. Neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary... I'm gonna suck at pronouncing these. I apologize. I don't know what it is about words like this. My brain is just like, nope, that's gibberish. And I know it's not. Kawahilioa? I'm gonna try. Near the barrier recently, went into the Vanguard and didn't come back out, so I assumed he went to Shaloni. What struck him most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more than just a beast, he said. They're fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. The Sloan Wolves are vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Myron. It's like, "'Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymont, and any information in his stock and trade as well." And not only do we have similar faces and names, we're in the same business besides. Well, bugger me if with the lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger or have better skincare regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous. Detective Hardiboiled and I are the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright, didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. Did his assistant die? Is that why he's a hard-boiled detective? We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. That's totally what happened. Hard-boiled eggs. Alrighty. Is that it? Where am I gone? No, I tried hard-boiled eggs once. I didn't like it. I don't know why. Real. My little lady. Okay, my soup is officially done. With or without the peel? I had already peeled them. Or, like, I put them in and then I peeled them afterwards and then ate them. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not eating the eggshell sketchy. You never know. That is true. That is true. I can't fault you for asking. There's some people who, like, do things and you're like, why did you do that? And they're like, because I didn't know. And you're like, well, technically you don't need to know. But you did it anyway. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. I wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Yeah. Spectre, you're all glowy tingly. Must be the lightning rod I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern, far from causing discomfort. The lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. Ugh. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. Such adorable ones, too. They're not just any insects, they're oglops, bringers of death and disease. You hold yourself. An egg. It'll set you straight. You fool, you didn't bring any, not a single one. Damn it. Oh dear, never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Think you could boil this to the detective's liking? I don't have a culinarian class. I'm gonna destroy this. I'm gonna have to get that as a thumbnail for it. Oh shit. How long will you boil the egg? I can't remember. I'm gonna Google this shit. What the? Oh my god, it's a hard-boiled egg. We are psychic. What the hell's going on? It's, yeah. How long do you boil your eggs when you're doing a hard-boiled egg sketchy? I'm curious. Because I know you can boil them for different amounts depending on how hard-boiled you want them to be. I don't eat hard-boiled eggs. I'm a fraud. Gasp. Okay. I thought it was 12 minutes. I googled it. It's 12 minutes. It's a good thing that we got the pot to boiling before we put the egg in. How was I called out so quickly by a game that was made 12 years ago? Because this quest came out like a week ago. This is another trick, isn't it? I'll chance it. The texture of the yolk firm and assured, not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world, the essence of a survivor. You're a man that knows the score, Quake. I'm glad to have you at my back. Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done! At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it. Had every confidence in you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. Quick, if you're going to be so real, I'm going to be so real. If you weren't reading my messages back to me, I think I was hallucinating. I think I was hallucinating. Yeah. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. That the town I see over there? Sheshenowezi Springs, eh? Good place as any. Come on, let's go. So the reason why he kind of stood there with the hard-boiled egg in his mouth is because there had been... Oh yeah, I forgot I got this guy. They had a Nier Automata crossover, and we have these little guys. Is because the what a goober. Because this one right here was trying to make him eat eggs that she made, but the eggs that she made were actually bombs, and they kept blowing up right when he was about to eat them. So when she gave us the egg, and then we cooked it and gave it to him, he was like, surely it's just a trick, but fine. An old-fashioned place, this. There's not a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man can get used to it. Well, now it makes less sense. Yeah. Do you want me to expand it, or do you want me to just not tell you anything and just let you live on with ignorant bliss? Old-fashioned place this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. Let's see if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. The more you elaborate, the less I'll know. Okay. I just won't tell you then. Anyway, something... Okay. Let's see. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I have to talk to you. You kind of look like Hildibrand. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our grilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so I had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Alright, I see. Are these two just... Or they're planning on building another rig? We're going to need more hands then. Okay, so those two are just talking. Shio, hi. How are you? Oh yes, I heard that that a barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? I see. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Water. As a matter of fact, there's been a state of vandalism occurring, targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have much of a lead. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course. So if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. I need to charge my phone. My phone's sitting at a nice and amazing 15%. So I'm gonna plug that thing in. Hardiboiled. I have some information for you. Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard the same, heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her. Brace for impact. I'm bracing. Oh, I might know. Oh, hello there, Quake. I could use a little help. Hey, Nashu, have you been making new friends? You know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Well, whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. I saw her polishing them bombs. Hey, Warden, welcome in. Dust Bunny raid into your hard drive? Please, no. I have all my gotcha games on my hard drive. How's No Man's Sky? That's right. She's the one that's been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the upteenth time... that's right. I just want all the porn. Well, you can't have it. It's mine. They're not bombs. They're medicine. I'm going to be playing it way too much. Yeah, very. Though they may look, and indeed explode, like bombs, they are in fact a potent restorative. They didn't lie. There were no men in the sky. That's a shame. Oh, sorry, Oreo. Maybe that's what happened when the song "Raining Men" happened. They all fell from the sky, and so now we have no men in the sky. My sister's not the vandal you seek. These aren't eggs, they're bombs, made in the bomb factory. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine? Ha! Let's take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolving things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then at least settle this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna have an old Western-style duel. Detective, wait. I'm empathetically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if they shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember, you had other options. Now you're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Ads are gonna start in 2.5 minutes. When they do, I will go on BRB so people don't miss anything. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. I'm at ease with Detective... ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardiboiled's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. How's the detective sneak up on anyone? I feel like the second you suddenly get punched in the nose by an egg, you'd know. I'm gonna be real, these guys' sense of smell probably gone. And they're kind of in a town that, oh, straight up old Western. Puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eye. He'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, didn't you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. Fuck. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a man who's been to hell and back. Even I can learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You've got Moxie doll face, just like her. Sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way, but never mind that for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a rough neck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Piss on the old law, as long as you win, it don't matter now, how. Oh my god. Alright, as I've started, I'm gonna go on BRB, so you guys on the other side. Alright, ads are over. Guys, get any interesting ads? I don't know. I just don't know. Welcome to the Hildibrand questline sketch. What's going on here? Then we explain to our ranger friend what happened. I want my mom. So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Yippee! Yippee! Now, it all seems... this began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. It's gonna be a bomb. I must say, it does look like a bomb. That's understandable and fortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that it's folk medicine that rejuvenates me when I'm feeling poorly. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man, just as if I walked upon a cloud. Of that hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove that she's the vandal, we're going to keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, yeah, that they are. See you. I will come for you, Nash. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name, I swear. Oh. I saw that smile. Well, my character didn't see that smile, but I, the player, saw that smile. I don't like that guy. Bum 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 ba da da da. Okay. On the trail of destruction. Not fair to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu being behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track them down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called Leer Them in Your Trousers. I remember during Dawn Trail, I could not pronounce that. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, see. Let's see what we could find there. Mountain Roulette, what are we gonna get? Oh, we got the eagle. Bum 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 bum. Ugh. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. They're gonna follow. Yep. I hate this. Can I worm my way through here? No. Okay. I hate these follow missions. They tend to be really, really boring. Sound alright? Wolf-like fiend I've never seen before, made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. Seemer fugitive was famished, being a wolf, however, that would not hunt for its own food. Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'd likely keep close to settlements for its meals. Ugh, good lord. So I was a wolf fiend, but adorable little critter kept squealing at me to just try and say something. You say that's a promising new lead. Oh, this creature is a minion of the Vandalist Wolfman. Junior soft-boiled guesses. I heard that strange squealing critters on True View, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Like Fiend, I've seen it south of here. Most folks avoid the area because it's Cluny Kalpaya territory. But I go there to gather cactus. Past few times I did, I saw a creature heading towards the gorge. Even they gave it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. You two might be holed up in the gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. Let's take a look-see. Oh my god, dude, I'm yawning so much. Let's see. Be here right now, but this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. Yes, sir. And I go this way. This area is at the level where the regular monsters can aggro on you, so I'm like trying to give them a wide berth so I don't have to deal with it. Cycling with vegetables, those likely those which the fugitive took from villagers. Reader's been scrawling on papers. I left loiters nearby, as if regarding the paper and you. We're going to devote the attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. That's been trained from the last drop, annoyed by the fugitive. There not appear to be any markers today. Okay. It's for the piece of paper. These are diary entries, all right? I'll read them out. Good days, another good day's distraction. Reduce the barn to rubble in moments. Well before anyone was wiser, my newfound strength is truly astonishing. Researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show. Provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So it is as we suspected. Like the thieving, Cyclops, the vandalizing, Wolfman is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find, is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around, served as an incontrovertible proof of his guilt. Then do it again, knowing full well it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever designs, or perhaps he's an idiot. He's just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights, so I'd ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs into other kinds of energy with a flick of a switch. It can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll just give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well, now that's a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I maintain firmly opposed to violence in all forms as an elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such is the creed of Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. Officer, I swear, it's a water gun. It's also some other things, too. Oh, would you look at that? It's time to hydrate. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but if there's ever a time to break that rule, it is now. Or now would be it. I used to have an assistant, too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. Here, I'm going to do this real quick, because I want the thumbnail. So just, don't mind me. Come on. There we go. A real sweetheart, but she's gone now, killed by the crime king because of me, because I was too soft. Crime king's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his last name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We'd had him at our mercy, me and my assistant, but then he started spinning a sob story like a half-boiled milk sob. Like a half-boiled milk sob, I lowered my gun. Hydrate, I have just the tool. That was the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. He killed her as much as he did. That such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after the... Oh, damn it. Soon after that, but now the bastard's at large and in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day someone will make you pay for it. Or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandal's here, but what is it the research wants him to achieve with this destruction spree? First things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready for the Vandal's next strike. Do you know where to find them? Yeah, I know. Right ahead, let's go over there. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggled to find the words. It's unlike you to be at a loss for words. You're right, my friend. I shall endeavor to be my true self. I don't think that's what I... Okay. Wait, no. Okay, that's where we need to go, right? Bum. Oh. I don't know how long this quest line takes. So we might be here for a while. Though I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, because I am tired and I do have something I want to watch later before I go to bed. Oh, in here, I bet. Oh, look, she's here. You must try these tacos. Absolutely worth incarceration. Just, that's a massive taco, too. Look at that thing. Is she... That's not how you eat a taco, girl. I'm disappointed in her now. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. This taco is amazing. Ah, it's you lot. What is it? I found some clues, sir. I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. Then we need to get to Shaloni Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, it'd be wiser if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. Metal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. What are you smiling for, asshole? The good news you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. Oh. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was gonna be. Run it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentlewolf, I suggest... Tisk tisk, detective. Over there! A dame in distress! All times to be out of charge. God damn. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold you right there, try anything funny, and I'll toss these barrels, or I'll torch these barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. There's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire. The hell are you doing? I'll stop this runaway wolf train. Damn. I fear he's disinclined to stop. They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Oh god, what is he doing? He's like, wait. What the fuck am I watching? You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. I don't know what I was expecting to happen. It was not that. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either. I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. Then the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you had learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides. All right, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this is the fiend behind the distraction. We're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one. Is that so? Understood. We'll treat him with due dignity. How are we gonna fit him in the jail cell? His shoulders are wider than the door, both long ways and sideways. You're still soft, hard-boiled, as you always were. Oh my god. Is he a slime? I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. No matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended. Oh, he is a slime. That's the mage? You're Carnelian. So the question is, where did he want us to go? The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. Seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher. And this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back to the town for now. We have to set your friend free. After all, my men can clean things up here. Right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu. Such an ordeal that must have been. Oh yes, the food was quite tasty. Sure, if we have a situation. Our large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from the other town. What? It appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. First Electro, now ceruleum. What does he need those resources for? It's for Carnelian. He had to sort of to do something, someone else's bidding, but he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served, and next time my gun will be ready. There's something about these happenings by the sounds of it. Hardiboiled explains the situation. I also explain the situation. Hardboiled explains it a little bit more. So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Death Watch can't go trapezing in with other jurisdictions, so I think it best we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I conduct a thorough investigation in Saloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now, maybe even 2. Bottom. Bum bum ba da dum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Home. I don't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case you found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Oof. I'll just take care of your own, eh? He's standing! Bum 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 bum. Meanwhile, in Shaloni... Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kanaloka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. And you me. You're a smart gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy. Jamul Python maximum fitted with custom short barrel. Being made of electrope, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. The double action trigger means she's fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. Recoil spring guides the rod to the safe edge of her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to You're getting sleepy because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time. Well, that was an interesting quest. That moment where he was holding the gun with his feet will most likely be the moment I screenshot for the thumbnail that I'm gonna put together. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna just longingly stare out at the neon city. So that's gonna end stream. We did that demo earlier, which was really good. And then we did Hildibrand. Or you could check the stairs. What stairs? These stairs? Yeah, you are in fact online. You have to be close to me. There you are. There you are. I see you. I see you. All right. Let me see who to raid. Okay. Let me see who is live at this time of night. Let's see. Oh. Mox is live. We are gonna raid Moxius. Moxius is streaming Digimon Story Time Stranger. So looks like he's also doing a story game. Okay. I'm like trying to copy the message. And it keeps copying like the entire, like your, like everything, like the username of who sent it, the whole shebang. Okay. Have a good one. Thanks for joining in, Sketch. It was very good to see you. I want to try and stream a little bit more when I get the chance. I've just been so busy. Let's see. Maxius. There we go. Start raid. All right, so on Wednesday, I'll be back with Yabby doing some more Baldur's Gate 3. I think we're gonna be doing Shadow Hearts quest. I'm not entirely sure. We'll play it by ear. And then if I do another stream at some point, it's probably gonna be like this one where like I don't really have it scheduled. It just kind of happens, which I think we call in the business a guerrilla stream. But yeah. On that note, thank you everybody for stopping in. I love y'all, and I will see you all next time.